Hey Calculus kids, this is Dr. Callahan with AP Calculus AB Semester 2. I hope you guys had a wonderful winter break and welcome back to week 1, Monday, Semester 2. The first question, second, and third one are the warm-up questions. And if you don't have the warm-up template, which you probably don't, there are two things that you can do to get it. First one is you can go ahead and print this out yourself, in which case I'm going to go ahead and upload this onto MS Teams. So as you can see from Teams, you should have everything transferred over to semester 2 with the S2. So if you have anything that's a S1, you don't want to acknowledge that because we're done with semester 1. So go to Calculus AB semester 2. And I'm going to go ahead and activate all 14 of you guys in this class so you have access to this. So we should be good. Your assignment for the first 2 weeks is going to be full-time distance learning. So every day I will have an assignment. It's going to be labeled on weeks and days. Like for example, today's will be week 1, Monday, semester 2. And the instruction here is going to be as follows. And it just says, happy week 1, semester 2 of 2021 distance learning. Every day, make sure you guys watch the video, fill out your guided notes in the white packet, do the activities, make sure you complete in its entirety. The warm-up homework review, today's lesson activity, reflection, exit ticket should be equal to 55 minutes of instruction. If you are having any questions, you're welcome to email me. So there are two things you need to do every day. To be marked present, you need to make sure you're viewing the assignment, because once you view it, I will be able to see who saw it and who didn't. So if you view it, you'll be marked present. You want to do this before 3:30 of every day because our contract hours ends at 3:30, and so I generally take attendance right before 3:30. Your academic grade is determined by you uploading your work on the assignment. So this is where your academic grade is going to be given. Every day you have 10 points. So you can just take a picture of it and then just upload it onto MS Team. So for this semester, since it is semester 2, we actually have a different YouTube channel. Right now, there are no videos because I haven't completed the first video yet. So the link for you guys here is at this tiny URL. This will be for your YouTube channel. Hard copies, you can go ahead and pick this up Monday through Friday from 7:45 a.m. till 3 p.m. outside of B1. I have a table right here. You guys are right here in the middle for calculus. And I will have your warm-up log, your guided notes for the first 9 weeks, and you will have that available for you in case you don't have a printer. Now, on the other hand, if you do have a printer, I can go ahead and attach this for you onto this assignment so you can print it at home, although I'm not sure if you want to because it is actually a lot of pages, because the first PDF attachment that I have here, it's for the first 9 weeks. So rather than to have you deplete all of your ink on your ink cartridge, you might just want to make sure you print out the first 2 weeks, because I'm assuming by week 3, you guys will be back and I can give you guys a hard copy of week 3 to week 9, because I don't want you guys to use up the entire ink and get your parents upset with you. So here are the guided notes for the first 9 weeks. Just so you know, it's 156 pages, so be careful when you're printing this. I'm going to go ahead and save this onto a PDF because I know some students do not have Word or PowerPoint. So I'm just put Dr. Callahan, guided notes, AP, well, actually it's already there. So week 1 to 9, calculus, AB, semester 2. And let's just go ahead and save it. Okay, so then let's see if it's there yet. Let's see, how far is it? Through here. Okay, it's still saving, so give it a moment. It is 156 pages, so it might take a little bit of time. While we're waiting for this, I can go ahead and show you guys the next thing that we can do. Okay, so here is your Google Doc of things that you need. Your AP Calculus test is May 4th, Tuesday, 2021, 8 a.m. It is scheduled for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know if it's going to be in person or if it's going to be online like last year, so that's something we will have to determine later on. But as with everything else with last semester, remember your math Excel is something that's really important for you to do because you need to go ahead and maintain your homework grade. You don't have any homework from the textbook. If you do want a textbook, please email me. I'll go ahead and send you one, or you can pick one up. A lot of everything that we teach, that I teach in class, is accessible electronically. So a lot of students kind of use a textbook as, I don't know, like a door stopper. So I don't try to, force it upon you guys if you don't want it. But Math Excel is going to be continuing with us. And this is the link for that. A great breakdown explanation is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, that you can go ahead and see what we have. And so here is the breakdown of your grade. Okay, so your final exam is reserved at 15%. Your meeting standards, which is your AP College Board assessment every Wednesday, is 35%. Your warm-up log is 5%. Your practicing standards, which are the things that you practice with the guided notes with me in class. Right now, for the first 2 weeks, it's going to be online, so you want to earn your 10 points, is reserved at 10%. Your practicing standard, your math Excel, is going to be at 25%. And then, of course, this semester we have a bit of Albert IO as well, and that's reserved at 10% tentatively. Right now, they're still working on getting the passcodes for everyone in case we do not get the passcode this year because it is kind of a weird year with the pandemic. If we don't have access to Albert IO, what I'm going to do with the 10% is I'm just going to move this 10% over here to the classwork. So generally this works in your favor because as long as you're showing up regularly and you're uploading your assignments on MS Team for the Monday through Friday distance learning, you will get 100%. It is based on effort and not necessarily if it's correct or incorrect. So as long as you do the work, you will get 10 out of 10. And so then this will be 20% instead of 10, but we'll see if we get that, but just give you guys an idea. All right. So practicing standard, or actually, let's go back to this. Basically, the two things you really need to focus on is make sure you do well in the AP College Board on Wednesdays. If you don't do well on the assessments, you can always do a assessment correction. And I usually give you 50% of the points back. Then also your math Excel, it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday and Friday. So you have 2 assignments per week. So just make sure you're doing that because that is 25%. So altogether, you should have 100% totaled together. All right, I think that is basically it. Yeah. All right, so with that said, let's go back to MS Team. And I'm going to go ahead and attach your guided notes for my class. And it is for week 1 to 9. And again, if you don't want to print it out, make sure you just grab a hard copy. It will be out there in the front table, so you can stop by anytime between 7:45 until 3:30. It's getting there. If you hear screaming in the background, that's because of my kids. I have 4 of them, and we've literally been confined in our house for the last 2 weeks. And I've barricaded myself in the office trying to make this video. So if you hear them, I apologize in advance. So it is going to be worth 10 points just for today. And it is due the same day by 3:30 p.m. And I'm just going to go ahead and assign. Here we go. All right, so let's see if it's going to pop up. It might take a little bit, but that's okay. We can get back to it later. Yeah, it hasn't popped up yet. That's okay. All right, so let's go back to today's lesson then. So here are the first three questions for your first. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot your warm up. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it once the MS team pops up. And it still hasn't popped up yet, but I will get there when it does. So let's just continue on to this. So this was actually at Princeton University. They had a sign here as calculus and then real people. I thought that was pretty funny because 14 of you guys are in calculus, and this is not exactly the easiest class known to mankind. So congratulations for taking this in high school. I took calculus in high school as well, and so I know exactly where you guys are. It's not the easiest class, but majority of you guys did extremely, extremely well last semester. So I'm very, very proud of you. Not everybody can do this. So congratulations on being the top of the class. All right, your warm-up is the same as last semester's 300 points due week 9 Friday. For preparation, this is going to be you uploading the assignments Monday through Friday on MS Team for the first 2 weeks. It is 10 points. Participation is just for your attendance. If you are checking in with me by viewing the assignment on MS Team, that checks off your participation. Warm-up log, 3 questions, Monday through Friday for 9 weeks. You should have a little over 100 of the boxes completed. All right, like I said before, with your grading policy, there is no test in this class. So you can just strike that. Your quizzes are every Wednesday on AP College Board, homework on Math Excel. And I have not opened the homework on Math Excel yet, but I will. We haven't started it just yet, but I will make sure to do that within the next 24 hours. Okay, so these are some of the suggestions that I have for you guys on having a successful semester. Spend more time on your laptop days and keep going with the guided notes, more videos. Make sure you guys are understanding the examples itself. These are some of the things that students have said. It says, I like independent days on laptops. If I'm going too fast on the notes, please let me know. I can go ahead and slow this down. Other people have said I need to move a little bit faster, and it's really kind of hard to keep a somewhat good medium between everyone's needs. So just keep in mind that in this class, some of the things are somewhat independent. I will continue on giving out extra credit opportunities if you do need them. Here are some of the suggestions that I will recommend from fall semester and things that I've seen. You don't have the textbook, so don't worry about the textbook. I will recommend that you read and review the examples prior to the day of class, especially since you have the first 9 weeks of the notes given to you. Make sure you guys understand the steps and the reasoning of the problem rather than just copying it down and then, doing it by memorization. Calculus is not like Algebra 1 where you just simply memorize how to do steps and solving equations. There has to be some forethought as to why you're doing it, and it could be very creative and intrinsically complicated, so you have to think about that. If something is not clear, please raise your hand. If you're given the opportunity to make corrections on your Wednesday's AP College Board assessment, make sure you do that, and also just do the Math Excel on a regularly. Don't procrastinate and fall behind because it's kind of like the snowball effect. If you don't do the homework for the first week, then you don't do it for the second week, and before you know it, week 15 is here, and you have 15 weeks of assignments that you have not completed. So you want to make sure you time manage in this class and you get things done immediately. There is a website for this class as well. If you just Google Dr. Natalia Callahan, it says Calculus Spring, and you have access to all the PowerPoints I have in class, along with the resources for the AP college exam. All right, so with that said, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and jump here. This semester's it's about goals. You've already been here for the the first 18 weeks, which is semester one, I'm sure there are certain things that you thought you might kind of need to go ahead and modify, change, or maybe maintain and continue. So I just want you guys on a separate piece of paper, come up with some motivating tips while you're studying and maybe some ideas as to how you can continue being successful in this class. These are some of the examples I've had in the past. Versus motivation tips, want to be more motivated, try some of these studying tips. Candles is really good. Treats next to you when you're studying, have some snacks. Stay organized, motivational quotes, decorate your notebook or your studying space and make sure that you have plenty of room to do so. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Don't get distracted with social media while you guys are doing your math Excel. Here are some studying methods that you can possibly think of, like diagrams. Record your classes, listen to it again. This is like such an old way of doing it, although you guys have the videos and you have a new video channel for semester two of calculus. You only have one video, which is this video. But eventually you will have about 75 videos on there for the 75 days. Planning your study time. Make sure you pace yourself in this class. This is a big one. All right, so let's move on. Next, I would like to know a little bit about you. And so take a look over here on this page. You will have this on your hard copy guided notes, also attached to the electronic PDF copy. So I want you guys to go ahead and fill out the left part about who you are. If you don't have a printer or you can't pick up a copy, you can just write this on a separate piece of paper and take a picture and upload it. And if you are in class but you're not, I generally have you guys find another partner and ask them about their favorites. But since you guys are at home and there's nobody else around you, you can maybe ask somebody your immediate family, an uncle, a cousin, a brother or sister, your mom or dad, or maybe your pet. That's fine too. So make sure you complete this part. Second page of this is we start off with chapter 4. We ended off with chapter 3, which was on applications of derivatives in semester 1. So we're moving on to chapter 4, which is on integration. Integration is the opposite of derivatives. And the following 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different concepts or sections are here outlined. So you can take a look at that. Next, what I would like you guys to do is take a look at this Google link right here. If you need a review for some calculus, make sure you click on this link. If you want to have an idea of the grade breakdown for semester 2, click on this link right here. Next is the math activity. And what I want you guys to do is just start off with where you were born and then trace all the places that you have visited or traveled to here in America. Now, I didn't include all of the continents, mainly because I don't know where you guys have been. So if you've been to, like, let's say Shanghai, which is right here, you can draw something and just, mark it for me so that way I know all the places you've traveled to. I have Mexico, Alaska. This is not copied down accurately. I'm aware that, Mexico is down here. Alaska should be further up, but that's okay. So yeah, just make sure you complete this part. Next, I want you guys to complete the Venn diagram between fall and spring. What are some of the bad habits in fall, like studying habits that probably didn't work out for you? And then in the spring, what are some good habits or motivational techniques that you're going to carry on forward to? And in between are some of the good things that happen in fall that you would like to continue on in spring. Okay, then we're going to go to the very last page right here. There are 15 different spots here, and it's going to be a review of calculus semester 1. Okay, and so I have a poster rotation of 15 questions that I would like you guys to go ahead and go over. I will show you guys this, but at the same time, I will post this separately as an attachment so you have access to this as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in week or just poster rotation. Calculus review. Week 1, Monday, semester 2, calculus AB. And we'll make that into a PDF. All right, so here is the first poster. Okay, maybe that's not the first poster. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here's your first poster. There are 3 different questions. You can go ahead and pause the video. Here is poster number 2, poster number 3, poster number 4, poster number 5. I realize there are 3 questions. You can pick one that you feel is the most difficult for you, or you can do all 3. Poster number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to stop at 10. And then from there, here are your answers to the questions. And that is basically it. All right, you guys, so let's go back to the MS team to make sure everything is attached. All right, so your assignment is right here. I'm going to go ahead and attach your warm-up log. And it just says warm-up log, spring, week 1 to week 10. Second thing I'm going to attach for you guys is going to be your poster rotation. Oops, that's totally not the right semester. I don't see it for some reason, so I'm not sure where it is. Hold on, let's try again. Save as, browse. Oh, you know what? It's saved to. Okay, it's saved to somewhere else. That's not where I want it. Let's try this one more time. So spring 2021, calculus, week 1 Monday, poster, rotation, calculus AB semester, or actually I should say calculus review. I should put derivative review. Derivative review, week 1 Monday, okay, B semester 2. PDF, save. There we go. And I'm also going to attach your guided notes for the first 9 weeks right here. And so you have 3 different things attached in addition to the video, which I'm going to be posting this to this assignment, week 1 Monday's assignment immediately after this. So that's basically it, you guys. You have plenty of things to do, and I will open Math Excel within the next 24 hours for those of you guys who want to get ahead. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful first day back with your classes, and I will see you guys next time. All right, take care.